to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for August the 22nd through September the 2nd. Look, before I go any further, I'm hoping that you will be watching this on Sunday, preferably before 5:30 p.m. because I'm organizing, and of course if you are in New York, I'm organizing a beach cleanup, and I would love it if you would join us. It's so much fun. The kids really get into it. They talk about it. They talk about it at school. They really they're asking questions, and it's a really wonderful example to set for your children, and we have a blast when we do it. So I'll bring the rubber gloves and the trash and recycle bags, and I'll see you on the boardwalk in Coney Island across from Nathan's. So please come if you're in the area, and we'll get a chance to hang out and clean the beach. First of all, thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and there were so many comments. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing and subscribing. If you're new, welcome. I really hope that you stay around and you enjoy the readings and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I love you guys hanging in there. These are general readings, guys. If you would like a personal reading, you can click on this link right here. You can also check me out on Patreon. It's another way to support me, and I have posts there just for patrons, and there are reward levels. So check it out. You know, it's a way to give back, and that link's right here too. So now, let's go to the astrological report, shall we, for this week. Now, on the 27th, Monday, Mars has been backtracking. It's been in retrograde. And on Monday, it kind of what we call stations direct. It's where Mars has been really slowing down, and it's coming to a halt on Monday. Now, when a planet slows down, and particularly Mars is one of our it's one of our personal planets, what they call a personal planet, because it's closer to the Earth, and actually you can see it in the sky at night. So if you look out up at night, you can see it. I was looking at it last night. So it's close to the moon, and you'll see it's got a red hue, or depending on where you are, it looked a bit yellow from here. Or the pollution in New York City. Anyway, so look up at the sky and you'll be able to see Mars. Now, as it slows down, and particularly when it comes to a stop, the elements and the energy of that planet is enhanced, if you will. It's magnified. So we could be irritated. We might want to lash out at somebody verbally, and some people maybe physically. So it is a really good time to meditate, to kind of think before you react, to understand what's going on so you get it. It's really important to remain calm within the storm. Now, on Tuesday, it starts to move forward. So things are going to pick up for us. I mean, not initially, because it takes a while for Mars to get going. It's a big planet, and it's got to get going in that direction. But now things can go forward because Mercury's out of retrograde, and it's out of its shadow period now. So that's going straight ahead. So I think that this week we'll start to be a little more inspired to get things done. We'll start to feel like things are starting to pick up. Maybe it's been a bit slow over the last few weeks. People go on vacations too in August. And we're getting ready to come up to, Memorial Day. So it's the last holiday, really, before the kids go back to school. So people will be busy preparing for that. And we'll feel like there's a trajectory going forward. So that's all I have to say, really, for the astrological report this week. Of course, the moon does lots of things. It changes signs basically every two and a half days. So there's a lot going on with that, but there's too much. They're little aspects, and it's so temporary, the energies from that. It's, unless it's a full moon or a new moon, it's not really worth discussing. Anyway, so let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for August the 27th through September the 2nd. And the first card out for you, darling, is the Ace of Pentacles. Look, I feel that your hard work is just starting to pay off, whatever this hard work is. You're starting to see the fruits of your labors. When this comes in, it's like getting paid the first time. You can see the promise of the payment kind of thing. You're seeing that wonderful gift coming towards you, and you're celebrating it. Clarifying it, celebrating it. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is moving forward. No matter, well, you must move forward, but, take it easy. Move forward slowly. Make sure that each step forward is strategic and methodical, and you're not going to just rush out and just, rush into whatever it is. It is saying that you need to kind of take it easy. But move forward indeed. Keep moving forward. Just one step at a time. You can't reach the finish line, Be the turtle instead of the, is it the fox? No, the hare. Yeah, be the turtle. Or the hare and the tortoise, whatever it was. Now, also clarifying it, right next to it is the Page of Swords. I'm getting that this is about kindness and compassion. It's about being soft in your communication. It's about moving. Look, this is about communicating in a soft way. And we are going to be challenged, all of us, with that, with Mars becoming stationary, And even when it goes direct, it's still kind of slow. So the energies and of that planet is really going to be magnified. And so, we may have the urgency to move forward quickly, which we don't want to do, and we may have an urgency to react, perhaps rashly. So this is saying be softer. Get in touch with your feminine side. Be softer in how you communicate. And somebody may communicate with you, and you may, because this could be you, or it could represent a message that you get that is kind of brutal honesty. So sometimes somebody says something, it's like, but that's kind of there's some truth in it. So sometimes we have to kind of take it in and hear it, even when it's not wrapped in pretty bows, right? So sometimes there's there's some truth in that situation that we need to look at. Now, the next card is she's the Queen of Wands. She is, I'm getting a feeling that this is really a time for you to kind of socialize, even if you can't physically socialize, then socialize on social media, but definitely network, try to show up for mixers. She is one of these. She's a woman that has everything. She has the business. She has the career. She has the happy marriage. She's got the kids. She just is a multitasker, and she is charismatic and draws people to her. So I'm getting a feeling that this is a really good time to network for you. So reach out. Don't be in isolation. It's very important to get out there in one way or another. And yes, because I feel that this is an incredible opportunity for you to get out there. Something's going to come up that's going to be really wonderful for you. So don't miss this opportunity. Get out there, really network and socialize, contact people if you're at home and you can't get out. But if you can get out, get out. Definitely. You're going to you're going to meet someone, or you're going to meet someone that's going to help you with a brilliant idea, or you're going to literally make a connection that's going to enhance your life in some way. And look, the next card is the Star, darling. Healing. This is a deep healing. This is spiritually, emotionally, and physically. This healing, this is a healing time for you, for sure. It's interesting. You've got a lot of passion going on here, right? Because you've got the Star, right? And that's a deep healing. And then you've got, clarifying it, you've got the Knight of Wands. You've got quite a few wands in this reading. So the Knight of Wands is someone that's moving forward. It's Knights are about moving forward. So definitely keep going forward in whatever you're doing. And however, the only thing I would say about the Knight of Wands is that he can be a little impulsive. So that goes with this Knight. It's not being impulsive. He's the only Knight that kind of surveys the land and strategically moves. He moves forward strategically and methodically. He doesn't take any action without, he's ready to go. He's all prepared. And he does move forward, but he's in defense mode. He's, running in, rushing in, he's very gallant. He's got a lot of damsels in distress to save, and he might go into a situation all gung-ho without thinking about it. So this is about your healing capacity as well, because this is a deep healing spiritually, physically, and emotionally. So be aware of that. Be aware of your health before you run into something, right? So this is about, look, this potential for you to really heal on so many levels is there this week. It's brilliant. And I want to do a shout out to my friend Jill, who's recovering from a double hip replacement. Don't move too fast, Jill. Don't run before you can walk. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedback, and subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading with Mary, go to www.liveinthesolution.com.